climate change. Oh, that sounds good, because climate does change. Another one, of course, is the LGBTQ, where you must believe that there are 30 genders. What a load of tosh. Anyway, passive smoking was one of the first things I brought up with my kids. And remember, we're in Jakarta in the 90s. So I'd say, guys, who believes in passive smoking? And they put their hands up. I said, oh, that's great. So if I smoked in this classroom, would it hurt you? Yes, sir. I said, so you're living in Jakarta, but you believe if I smoked a cigarette, it would hurt you? Oh, I says, so when you wake up in the morning, do you open that window and breathing those beautiful toxic fumes? Of course, the moment they go out of their apartment or their house, they're breathing in more toxins and more crap. Similar to when I was a kid, we had fires in our houses, so you'd have smoke-belched evenings. It didn't harm me, there's nothing wrong with me. So the bottom line is, teachers indoctrinate kids, and I find it like child abuse. Simple as. Another example, here's a gun, or at least think it's a gun, here's a knife, yes it's real, and here's a pen. So I'd ask the kids, is that gun dangerous? Yes. The knife? Yes. The pen? Some might say yes. And then of course I'd show them, okay, guns aren't dangerous. Knife, have you ever seen knives attacking people? What about a pen? Has that ever gone up your nose? But what about if I grab the gun, or I grab the knife, or even I grab the pen? I can do a lot of damage with a pen. I just want them to think differently. As I always say at the end, well, we'll come to that in a minute. Another example was, there were a few kidnappings in the early 90s of school kids in Jakarta. One lesson, I think I was with grade 5s, I remember grabbing a kid and I said, I'm going to take you to my car, what are you going to do? And he's going like this. I says, okay, please sit down. I grab another kid, I'm going to take you to my car, what are you? And he's kicking me and the kids are going, oh. I said, well done, exactly, fight back. I says, whatever you do, don't get in the car with the stranger. You fight, you scream, you punch, you kick, do whatever you need. These are values that I'd like to think I gave to the kids. Okay, so we do. And of course we've taken out the fun of school, the fun of education. Oh, you can't laugh anymore. You can't laugh at him, you can't laugh at her, you can't laugh at this, you can't laugh at that. What a load. We used to laugh so much. One of my main goals was for the kids to enjoy themselves. Yes, it wasn't all politically correct, but nobody was picking on anyone. No way would I allow that. The bottom line is, everybody was available for the butt of a joke from anyone. It doesn't hurt. You're not going to go, oh, he's hurt me with a joke, mummy. But this is where we are now. I saw a video recently and I was stunned. It's in Korea. And there's this 7-year-old kid and he's whacking the vice principal. I used to teach Koreans. They used to be fantastic. What the hell's gone wrong with education? I just don't understand. The discipline has gone, and you can't teach without discipline. No, you don't need a big ruler, but you need strong people in the classroom, not, oh hello class, how are you today? That's no use. Kids see through you. Kids know who you are. Kid knows what you're about. They don't lie like you do. Now, I'm not saying all teachers lie. My God, I've met some excellent teachers. But here's another problem. The majority of women nowadays, the majority of teachers nowadays are women. You need men in there, real men. And what's more, if you look at primary, the early years, you're probably looking at 80 to 90% women. For me, the most crucial years are grades 1 to 5, possibly 1 to 6. Put your best bloody teachers there. We used to put all our best teachers in grade 9, 10, damage done, already finished, no chance. But if you put your best teachers grade 1 to 5, wow. And it's not the numbers. I believe Labour in the UK have just stated, oh, we're going to give thousands more teachers. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. And what kind of training are they getting? If they're getting this, well, feminized version of, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't touch a kid, you can't do that. Oh my God, no wonder we're in trouble. But not only the UK, America, it's all over the place. There are certain countries that are far more strict, by the way. Now, where do parents come in? Believe it or not, they're crucial. All my best students had parents who were not clingy, but they were interested in their kids. Often the kids in their bedrooms, they'd have lots of books instead of those bloody PlayStations. It's not about the money. You can be relatively poor and get a good education through books. What's more, in fairness, nowadays we have computers. You've got a library in your home with Wikipedia, though it's not all true. It'll give you, YouTube has some fantastic channels on history. So even for students who don't necessarily have good teachers, they can find good education outside. Now, I asked at the beginning why I could never teach in the UK. And isn't it obvious? Here we go. Hello, I'm white. I'm conservative, or I have conservative values. I'm a man. Don't forget, Baba. Don't be a sheep.